Foreign Affairs Minister of Turkey, Mevlut Çavuşoğlu L, Chief of Turkish National Intelligence Agency MIT Hakan Fidan left too, and Turkish Presidential spokesman Ibrahim Kalin right to sit near Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan as he holds a phone call with US President Donald Trump in Ankara, Turkey on November 24, 2017. Turkish Presidency Handout. Anadolu Agency. U.S. President Donald Trump promised Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan that no more U.S. weapons would be given to Kurdish People's Protection Units YPG militia in Syria, Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu said, as reported by the state-run Anadolu news agency, apparently catching U.S. officials involved with Syria by surprise. Trump and Erdogan held a phone conversation on Friday following a tweet by the U.S. president that he would be speaking that morning with Erdogan about bringing peace to the mess that I inherited in the Middle East. Welcoming Trump's promise on the halt to the weapons supply, Çavuşoğlu said Turkey wants to see the decision implemented. Mr. Trump clearly stated that he had given clear instructions, and that the YPG won't be given arms, and that this nonsense should have ended a long time ago, Çavuşoğlu said at a press conference in Ankara. The foreign minister's claim, however, appeared to catch at least some U.S. officials who work on Syria issues off guard, with several telling the Associated Press on condition of anonymity that they were unaware of any plans to alter U.S. assistance to the Kurds. Ankara has objected to the U.S. supply of weapons to the YPG, claiming it to be affiliated with the terrorist Kurdistan Workers' Party, against which Turkey has waged a decades-long fight. We had a fruitful phone conversation with the U.S. President Donald Trump today, Erdogan tweeted following the phone call. According to a Turkish presidential source, Erdogan and Trump discussed the recently concluded Sochi summit, the Syria crisis and bilateral ties. The leaders also discussed other regional issues, said the source, who spoke anonymously due to restrictions on talking to the media. National Intelligence Organization MIT Undersecretary Hakan Fidan, Foreign Minister Çavuşoğlu, Erdogan spokesperson Ibrahim Kalin and Private Secretary Hasan Doğan were also present during the phone call. Erdogan had met on Wednesday with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Iranian President Hassan Rouhani in the Russian city of Sochi for talks on Syria. It had been speculated in the media, however, that Erdogan would have preferred to discuss the upcoming trial in New York Federal Court of Recep, a Turkish-Iranian gold trader accused of collaborating with Turkish officials to evade U.S. sanctions on Iran. Recep appears to have agreed to a plea bargain with prosecutors to supply information in return for a reduced sentence, a deal that could possibly implicate officials close to Erdogan as well as the president himself. Like to take a second to support Turkish Minute on Patreon.